Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Dee, aka the Messy Perfectionist, and on this channel I am sharing my art and craft adventures. I'm doing a lot of color alongs. I will do some unboxings and things like that. Today I wanted to share with you how I colored these maple leaves in using a color palette that I previously selected from Sarah Renee Clark's color catalogs that I shared in a previous video. And this book is Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. And I just fell in love with this picture and have been wanting to color it. So I figured, why wait any longer? So here are my pencils on the side that I had already separated out. I'm just trying to see how certain reds and oranges are blending together at this point to see how they may look as I am coloring in these beautiful maple leaves. And I will list what colors they are at the end. I am using Prismacolor Premier pencils. And so I just kind of wanted to see what this would look like if I burnished with this sand-ish color. And I highly encourage you, if you're new to the world of adult coloring and using colored pencils in general, it's a really good idea to swatch your colors out, see what they're going to look like. And another tip that I have is always making sure that your pencil has a good point on it. With Prismacolors, it is very soft core leads, so it's a balance of making them sharp but not too sharp. I like having a little bit of a point, and that Prismacolor pencil sharpener is what I've been currently using and has been working great for me. I apparently have been lucky in this aspect of I haven't had no problems with my Prismacolor pencils. A common complaint is that they break a lot when they're sharpening, and that is because they can get damaged during shipping. If the box drops or something like that, the cores can break. So I'm so happy that on my first set of Prismacolor pencils, I've had really good luck because they are amazing. I just love them so much. So I'm just going around the outline with my darkest shade of red. I tend to go from dark to light to use my lightest as highlights. And I will go ahead and I'm speeding this video up as we go, so you don't have to see every single pencil blend that's happening. Although let me know below if you'd like to see a full color along, because I think that would be fun, and I kind of wanted to do that anyway. But in this one, this is obviously a huge picture project, I should say. And so I just figured we'll do this piece at a time. I have been working more on this picture since I recorded this, and I've done some more. And as the name implies, Messy Perfectionist, yes, this applies in this piece because I had an idea of things looking a certain way and what I wanted, and it turns out it's coming out completely different. And sometimes we just have to let go of what we perceived our piece should look like and just let it be and let the creativity flow. At least that's how it is for me. What I did here was I wanted to go in with a different shade of red to see if I would get like a different outcome with the blending. You'll see soon that it really didn't make a difference at all with this color combination at the end of it. So I think if I was going to do this next time, I would do two more different shades of reds. Now I'm going in with my orange, and I'm going to go ahead and go right over that red and then blend slightly over, because I want that blended look with the highlight in the middle. And honestly, I just loved the way that these leaves came out. I could have just left them like this with just that red and the orange, and I feel like that would have been enough. You can do so much. I wish I had a whole page of maple leaves now that I could just play with. I might have to just color a whole page of maple leaves and just do all the different maple leaf colors. I grew up in the Northeast in upstate New York for a lot of my life, and I was lucky enough to experience those beautiful fall colors on the maple trees, and I miss that so much. I live in the desert now, and the desert has its own wonderful beauty, but yeah, I just miss those colors during the season change. So I'm just going ahead and continuing with that orange. I think it's called mineral orange. I decided to go back in with a little bit more red because I wanted a little bit more of that darker, richer outline of the red. And I'm new to this, like I said, this advanced kind of shading. I always just kind of block colored. The only thing I really typically blended was when I would paint, I would do like backgrounds for skies a lot. So I am taking you guys along on this learning journey with me. It's been great self-care for me and time for myself, and to be able to have a creative flow that doesn't take a lot of my brain power, if that makes a lot of sense to other crafty people. Like, I feel like some people are just blessed with like crafty genes all the time. They can just look at that jar in the dollar store and be like, oh, I can make this beautiful thing with it. I don't have that. I have to really get an idea from something or think about it. I mean, once in a while that happens, but with this, I feel like it's pretty natural for me, and I feel like I'm learning more as I go. I know I have a lot to improve on still, but I have only been coloring like this for maybe a month. And I think at some point it would be fun, and let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a video of me sharing my like first works versus as I progress. I think I want to wait a little longer though. It'd be really cool like in a year, I think, to see the improvement if I continue. And now I'm going in with a peach color to just go ahead and fill in those leaves. And then taking that green, it's like a limeish green, chartreuse, and I am using this color as my highlight on this picture. Because I selected these color palettes and I was trying to challenge myself with just using these colors, it has been a little challenging as I've progressed on this picture more. It worked fine for these leaves, but some of the other things I was like, oh, I really want another yellow, but I'm just trying to see what I can do with what I have. Because I feel like I picked enough already, if you saw on that piece of paper what I've selected for my color palette on this picture. And you see, even like without the highlight, it looks pretty even on its own, but I just wanted that extra little light on there. I could have left it like this, I don't know, but kept going in. Decided I wanted more red on those edges. You'll see in a second here. I wanted that bright red to do like the veins of the leaves. And again, more on the outside. Did like the end result of it, But really, you could just leave it as it is. You could leave those colors as they were with that orange and kind of gold colors in there. And I'm pressing pretty firm here at this point to just try to get that red to pop. There you can see kind of the difference between the ones with the red outlines and without. So tell me down in the comments below if you come across this video, if you like things like this, what you would like to see more of. What is your favorite adult coloring book? I really like Johanna Basford, and I really like Hannah Carlzone, and I really like Kirby Rosanna's too. Although, like I've said in a previous video, I'm a little intimidated by his books. They're a lot. Amazing detail. And here I'm just going ahead and doing like the final blending that I wanted to. Just make sure that I didn't see any harsh lines in there. Blending those oranges and those yellows. Kind of burnishing that out. You can see with that kind of lime yellow color how it doesn't look green, it just gives it that yellow pop. And since I had that, you can't really see this on camera, but I just decided to go ahead and put a little bit of that light into these dark purple flowers that I had filled in previously. And of course, once I started giving one over, I saw I wanted to go in a little bit more on the door down here and just give it a little glow up, if you will. And you can kind of see what I did around the side of it. Like this has a door, but there's no real detail in the back besides those whimsical kind of long blades of grass. And I really wanted to kind of, I was envisioning like a hobbit house or a fairy home. So I kind of create my own circular structure around that you'll see in maybe a later video. This is just a brush I use to kind of help take off the waxy bloom, and I use a paper towel there. And there it is. I really like the way these leaves came out, but let me know what you guys think. Loving this picture, and I can't wait to share it with you guys when it's all done. These are the Prismacolor pencils that I used for this picture, or for these leaves I should say. And with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will be talking to you guys later. Bye!